What's the moment you knew someone would be important in your life? Mine happened in an airport during the worst blizzard Chicago had seen in decades. I was 23, exhausted, and had just gotten the call that my dad was in the hospital, heart attack. My connecting flight was delayed, then canceled. Crankers of us were stranded, frantically rebooking while watching the snow pile up outside the windows. I was trying not to cry at the customer service desk when this guy in a navy blue hoodie handed me a coffee. "You look like you need this more than I do," he said, then disappeared into the crowd before I could even thank him. 2 hours later, I was sitting on the floor by my gate phone dying when Navy hoodie appeared again. "Any luck with your flight?" he asked. I told him about my dad, my dead phone, everything just spilling out to the stranger. Instead of awkward sympathy, he pulled out a phone charger, handed me half of his sandwich, and said, "Let's figure this out." For the next 6 hours, we called airlines, checked weather reports, and somehow managed to laugh despite everything. When he learned I was a med student, he quizzed me with ridiculous medical scenarios that somehow made the night less terrifying. Would you rather remove someone's appendix with a spoon or perform a tracheotomy with a ballpoint pen? The absurdity was exactly what I needed. At 2 a.m., airport security announced they were closing sections for the night. Without hesitation, he gave me his phone. "Call your mom, tell her you are safe." Then he offered me the sweatshirt off his back to use as a pillow. Just before dawn, they announced one flight leaving for Pittsburgh. Not my destination, but only 2 hours from my hometown. There was one seat left. "Take it," he said. "I am just trying to get to a work conference." I refused initially, but he insisted. "Your dad needs you more than my boss needs me." As I boarded, I realized I didn't even know his name. I scribbled mine and my number on a napkin and ran back to give it to him. 3 days later, after my dad's surgery, a text came through. "How's your dad? Also tracheotomy with a pen. Did I get that right?" Now it's 5 years later. My dad walks me down the aisle next month to marry Navy hoodie. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if that blizzard had never hit. But then I remember what my grandma always said: some people enter your life by accident, but they stay on purpose.